Welcome to the Human Design and Astro Club and happy New Year. I'm recording this right at the peak of New Moon Capricorn, so you know that this is going to be good. If you didn't know, this is a safe space for you to learn, grow, and evolve. I'm Crystal. I'm a 1-3 sacral generator, right angle cross, vessel of love, and I'm a rising Capricorn, a Sagittarius sun, and an Aries moon. And I'm here to help you win at the game called life because human design shows you your unique system on how to play. And we're here to talk about how 2025 is bringing massive shifts and 3 planetary powerhouses. All outer planets, by the way, are changing signs. Okay, so we're going to talk about 3 of them today: Neptune, Saturn, and Uranus. And they are going to be leading the charge. These transits are set to redefine our reality, shake up the collective, and ignite new beginnings. As we move from cardinal nodal energy into mutative energy, we're really going to be activated in 2025. So let's dive into what's in store for you and let's decode the stars together. Also, stick around to the end because I have a special announcement. So, anywho, let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay. So, the first power player that I want to talk about for 2025 is Neptune entering Aries. Okay. So, this is going to be March 30th. So, it's important to note that a lot of the beginning of the year is going to be kind of the same old in some ways, I guess we should say, because there's other things that are going to be shifting gears. They've already started shifting gears. So we will be seeing a lot of what we saw at the end of 2024 move into 2025. But on March 30th, when Neptune enters Aries, we're going to see Neptune's transition into Aries that marks a shift towards increased emphasis on romance and artistic pursuits. Okay. I mean, Neptune is this planet of spirituality. It's really connected to our spiritual nature. And so with Aries, really leading trends, this transit is going to encourage individuals, because that's what Aries represents, individuals, to pursue their dreams with renewed vigor and creativity. Neptune in Aries is kind of like a hot tub, okay? It feels good for a moment, but not really for 13 years. But, we all have to meet Aries every so often. So the highest octave is going to be dissolvement of old, outdated systems. And we're going to discuss how this can bring upon the roar, okay, in the yearly forecast. So we'll talk about what that is at the end. So another key player, and also I'll tell you how this is going to tie into human design another time. So the next powerhouse player we're going to be talking about is Saturn entering Aries. Okay. So as you can see, Aries is going to be making a significant impact in 2025, leading into 2026, as a bunch of these transits are pushing more towards the end of the year. But Aries has just been transiting the North Node, and it's now left and is now moving into some other key players. So Saturn moves into Aries, and this is going to signify a period where taking charge and initiating new projects becomes a focal point. This is going to be May 24th, okay? This transit promotes leadership and the establishment of new structures in various aspects of life. So Saturn really represents our material world, our structures, time. It really wants to show us where the boundaries are. And it's really time as we've just had so much growth happening with our direction, right? With Aries being in the North Node, it's now time to restructure as we move closer and closer to that key point of 2027. And I will say 2025 is the next phase of, I would honestly say, global shattering. Okay. And so Aries is really kind of like moving in to some key major players to help us initiate a new way. Okay. So Saturn does not love having Aries there, and Aries does not love being in Saturn. It can feel a little disempowered when it's in Saturn. It's a fast moving cardinal fire energy, and it is considered fallen in a little weak or maybe a lot of weak in Saturn. So consider this also to be kind of like an Arian ADD phase, okay? Um, there's going to be a lot of also taking responsibility for your past decisions, as Saturn has come to say, did you make the right choice? It really wants to show you where you can establish the correct boundaries within self and others. So, the last major transit that I want to talk about, the next powerhouse, not the last, but the last for this episode, is Uranus entering Gemini. Okay. So this is going to be July 7th, 2025. And Uranus's entry into Gemini is going to bring kind of like this wave of innovation, expression, and revolution. That last part, we will talk about another time. This transit is expected to inspire new ways of thinking, communication. It's going to be fostering a lot of adaptability, intellectual growth. Now, I will say, because I really like to look at past patterns, as I have the 4426 and also I also have the 515. So I'm very pattern oriented, and I like to look at past patterns to help predict themes for the future. Now, Uranus in Gemini, the last big moments, I will say, further back in history, kind of date a very disruptive but yet progressive change that we all needed for the collective. And it wasn't, we didn't, I'll just say to you, and we'll talk further about this another time, but humanity did not go quietly into the night. Okay. And so that's kind of the energy of Uranus entering Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of, I will say, new communication and revolution around communication, I would say, artificial intelligence advancements. There's going to be a lot of quantum computing, global connectivity, the blending of technology with daily life that will shape our communication, societal structures, sparking profound shifts in how we really connect and innovate to each other. And the communication in which we used to have, this is going to kind of take us in a new direction. So like I said, historically, Uranus has created a lot of disruptive shifts the times that it's been in Gemini. But this is also going to be a time to really connect to the individual and society standards that really need a shift and shakeup. So here's my announcement. Okay, stick around for this if you want to know how to really make the most out of your year for 2025. So if you're looking to better understand how to leverage the transits to your advantage, okay, because they are the roadmap to success once you can become aware. So that's why there's a map in the stars that shows us how to align our minds and our bodies to flow through life. So if you're looking to do that in 2025, I'm going to invite you to join me for my 2025 Yearly Forecast Extravaganza. okay, where we will be discussing all of the major players of 2025 through human design, astrology, tarot, numerology, Kabbalah, and more. Okay, because I got a lot of tools in this tool belt. There's going to be a bonus care packet that includes some transit bonus business cheat sheets and an entire booklet on the 2025 programs called Design Your Year 2025. So if you're looking how to design your year and really understand how to flow through the year, because there's going to be a lot of disruptive shifts. As I said, all outer planets are changing signs. We have the nodes changing signs. There's so much that I want to tell you, and understand that everything that's about to happen in 2025 is really the next phase of this new world that we're truly entering into. So, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Check out the show notes or the description down below to sign up for the yearly 2025 forecast extravaganza. Okay. And I will see you over on the next one. Bye.